Shout out to the God Turk, Supreme Clientele Radio. Diablo, SR the General, full blast the beat God. Graff Champs, yeah, Graff Champs, Graff Champs, yeah, Graff Champs. Shout out the 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 Graff Champs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tune in to Graff Champs. We appreciate the love and support for all the Graff Camps. The most amazing and iconic artists out here smashing it from the train yards to the rooftops to the storefronts, highways catching wreck. SR the General, he be going crazy, bro, from his Instagram account, Supreme Clientele Radio. Interviewing all the icons, the ones that led the way. Salute to all the fallen legends, the ones that set the stage. Moment of silence, let us remember those. Peace. Whether they family or they will friend the flow. Hate them or love them, let's show them some respect. Major contribution in hip-hop, Graff Champs to the death. Ready and willing, never scared to fry. Never. Chancing the odds of getting up, prepared to rise. Super talented vandals, never scared to die. Let's show them love while they breathing. Go ahead and share the live, share the live. So tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Interviews are dope from the start up to the end. To the end. Let's show him love and call it glory time. Repost his post on your post, share his post up on your storyline. We Graff Champs. We out.
Here we go. Here we go. Big FBOOM in the building. TNF, baby. What's good? Do we have here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes. Big Hops in the building.
What up?
Yo, before we even get started, like I was saying before, I gotta say it again. This right here is gonna be very dear to my heart because, like I said, pieces of Yah is what made me. You know what I mean? Look, you see? Look, classic this, look. You see, this is what rap is about. So, all right, I'm gonna start with both of y'all from the beginning. All right, I just wanted because the fans, they like to know the whole story from the beginning. So, where y'all from? What's your names? And you know what year did y'all start? What year did y'all start like getting into this?
After you first. Older cats go first.
Boom. TNF. Troutman, never speak. Steel school. Those nasty specs. You already know the rest. Troutman. Started in like 83. Like 83.
So
my shit was Ops, DKS, the Kings of Style, doing crazy shit, TNF. I grew up like Bushwick, Bed-Stuy by hospital. I got there like in 79 as a young and moved all over the place and lived in East New York and everything. But then we bumped heads in like 89. That's when we first met and we started taking off from there doing shit in high school. I started Irvin. Washington Irvin had a lot of graffiti cats come up. That was it.
All right, but you came from Bushwick though.
Yeah.
Originally. So yeah. Who did you see in Bushwick? Like when you first started looking at Graff, who you seen in Bushwick?
See, like my brother put me on first. So one of the first cats I seen was like, of course, like True Vision, OE, and then I definitely seen Deck. You know, those were the first real cats I started. I was a kid. I was young. I started like in really 85, 86. And then going strong in 88. 88 was the year that we linked up.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, F?
My side, where I used to live, it was TOS. Side is old school. People like Oh No, rest in peace. He had the one-liners, killing the M, the L's, J's. Who else? I used to see back. It was mostly TOS. Those are the people on the block.
So coming from Bushwick, because I know Bushwick is always deep with it was wild. Even you know the early '80s, mid '80s, the whole '80s and '90s, it was wild and shit.
Right.
So everybody had a tag that was their little escape and everything and shit. So how did you TNS? How did that come about?
TNS was like the younger guys to TOS. So TOS was like the old school. They were like older than us. They was probably like about 5, 6 years older than us. Like Ono, EB, CQ, people like that. That was right. AI, WK. They all used to hit the end. They were like the older dudes. They had shit. Nobody come around the way. That shit was like no man's land. So we was like the younger dudes. We was under them, but we wanted our own identity. So we came out with the new. That was me, Naya, Vice, GI, Poops. It was like a block thing, and we spread it out and shit.
So how did you get your tag?
Well, my original tag was FB. I used to be for Fat Boy because I was still a fat nigga anyway. That was my Fat Boy, and then later on I added the boom to it. When I was in Irving, we used to ride in the hallways, and there was this other guy in the school. He used to write boom, and he buffed. I remember we used to catch tags in the hallways and shit, and he buffed me. He buffed me, and then I was like, "Oh, word!" So I wrote FBOOM, and I crossed them out. Then I just stuck with me, FBOOM.
Nice. What about you, Hops? How did you get your tag?
I was I got it from my older brother because he started before me. He used to write WO, whoa, and then we'd just be out in the hopping train. I used to run with an ill hop because I had a bad leg as a youngin'. And he said, "Yo, you should write hops." But at the time, I was writing gun, UNN, because as a kid I had a no, hops with his toast, and we had this little bullshit gun. So I was like, I'm gonna write with that. And then it was better to roll with hops. It rang well, you know what I'm saying? And I kept it going from there. And then from there, I started drawing the bunny rap, changing them up over the years. And I was like, yo, if I could, have a name and have a character that work together, then.
So you was just a born artist?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Pops was an artist. My grandfather, he was an artist. Just bullshitting around, cartoon doodles and that. My pops used to always draw people and snap on them, how Mad Men draw you with big ass nose, big feet, or some shit like that. But that was my thing. I was always on niggas by drawing. How many heads we drew in the crib? Every job we worked together for years.
We used to draw the whole staff, the board, everything. On the board with the chalk markers, used to draw the whole job. The boss and everything. Everybody got it. It was mad funny.
So when it comes to y'all, I remember the early days when I'm a kid in Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? And I used to see rest in peace, the kid Rob. Right. He used to be bombing, bro. He had tags and spots.
Rob was a young kid on my wing. I say he was on my shit. He was young. He was eager. He wanted to learn. He wanted to get as far as do peace stuff like that right on the train. So crazy story. I was gonna take him bombing clean trains at the time. The day that he passed away, weekend, man. Rest in peace, Rob. Word up. He was supposed to meet me, and I was gonna take him and do some clean train. And he ended up going to a block party somewhere in Birmingham, and he got into a fight with somebody, and he got stabbed. And when he got stabbed, I don't know, he was with some other people I never found out with, a bunch of coward niggas. But God, I would take care of them. But he was with some coward niggas. They left him. He got stabbed, and then he ran. And when he was running, the adrenaline, that shit made his the blood pump even faster. His drop was in the morgue for 10 days. found out in there, bro. That shit, bro. Young kid. He was like 14 years old, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy shame because the way that kid was going, the way I seen him, because, you know, at that time I was just real young. You know what I'm saying? I was a fan, just a fan. You know what I'm saying? Really.
Flat top.
I had the flat top. I had a blonde flat top. Right. Yo, so, but after when he died and you did his rest in peace with the big fraying hands.
Right.
That is like a legendary fucking piece of history in Bushwick. That piece alone, right there.
That was
me and Deck did. Well, I did the job. That piece of Deck, and like Hops just said, I came up with a book called Rest in Peace, RIPs. There's a bunch of pictures from people that passed away. They put Arthur Cooper. So, you know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga right here, we bought niggas. We bought the Bushwick. We bought Martha Cooper to Bushwick looking for. We bought niggas from Videograph to Bushwick looking for. We was killing shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't heavy bombers because once I got caught, I got like 75 hours community service. My bombing days was over, so I just stuck to doing pieces.
How did the Videograph thing come about?
Well, you know, at the time, it was the same people all the time. Goals, shout to them. You know, they was doing their thing. No hate. Goals, RIS, Cat. You know, there was Bruce, rest in peace. They was them. So you know how they leave the phone number at the end of the video. So I was like, man, there's niggas out here. Me, Hobbs, we getting it in. We other niggas out here. So I called them niggas up. And I left them a message and shit. Oh, and shit. I was like, yo, that nigga gotta come to Bushwick. Niggas out here bombing, getting phrase, doing that. Niggas come to Bushwick. So that message got in their head, and them niggas called me back. And then, you know, we set it up. They came around. I had a wall, and I think it was in Whitecroft somewhere. Right in the back of I did a job, and then I had the wall in the back warehouse. So we just did that wall. They came by, they filmed this. Made history, bro. We put Bushwick on the map. That shit went worldwide. Everybody knows who the fuck we are.
So you know how that shit was when we seen Videograph and you was on that shit, bro? That shit was...
though, I don't want to keep rambling and shit, but I was going to Bushwick Outreach, right? So I had video class. Shout out to Ellie and Tabari from Bushwick Outreach. I don't know if y'all anybody here know about Bushwick Outreach, but I had video class. So I used to take the motherfucking video camera from school, nigga. I said, fuck that. I'm going to make my own Videograph. Me, Step, Deck, HM, Hops. Y'all came with us a couple times. Hoops, GF. Even niggas that didn't even write. We was wildin', nigga. Take the video camera from school. Go hit the freights. Go on the M line. Hit the M line up. Right on, like they started taking all the trains.
Clean train era.
Used to be the clean train posse. Me, Step, Deck, Kaz, rest of these Kaz 5 came with us a couple times.
Yeah, man. I think because Bushwick has such a rich history of having classic writers, such classic, impactful writers.
Word.
Yeah.
The list goes on and on and on.
It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Era. There was nobody really. I want to give a shout out to everybody that was out there that passed away. Joe, rest in peace, Joe. He was out there doing pieces. Those are the people that influenced me. PG is TPA. Rest in peace. He was out there doing it crazy. PT, AC, KP, AT. And who else was out there? Stuff when I was growing. Shit, it was so many people, bro. Oh no, he had the O's with the faces. PQ, like I said, rest in peace. It was mad people, bro. Mad people. It was dope. I was a young nigga. I was probably like 12, 13. And them niggas used to be in a corner like 15, 20 deep going to the M yard. And I was like looking out the window like, I can't even go, nigga. A youngin', but that's how I got into it.
Yes, and all the you said all the right names, all of them right there, boom. And even niggas like Gumby UF and like Audi U5 and shit, and even Oro
pieces, and like before, like niggas that was hitting the train hard. Niggas from Bushwick was hitting the train hard, bro. Heck, the NR King, he used to live across the street from me in Troutman. Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yo, how was that like when y'all niggas was young and you're seeing death?
Army bags. I had army bags of rack paint. That nigga used to rack up, and I used to store this shit in my crib because I was younger than him. I had like about 5, 6 army sacks, nigga.
Those green shits.
Green shit. Big shit. Full of paint, nigga. That's when we started doing the wall. We took over. We started doing, nobody was doing walls like that. The only things that was doing big walls back in the days was like Comic, Heck, when he had a handball by the Williamsburg Bridge. Come on, bro.
Wow. What was the first wall? What was the first piece that you did, Hops? Like how did you just jump into the spray paint and start hitting doing pieces and shit?
The first shit I did was a silver and red in Bed-Stuy, somewhere by Ellery Street, I think it was. I used to walk my dog, and then every once in a while just start doing more, add on to the piece. It was Blockbuster. It was the very first shit I did with my brother and me. Then I think I did a rooftop over Williamsburg Project. Shout out to my cousin 718. Did his rooftop. And then I really dumb shit here and there. Have a handball court shit. And then we linked up. That's when we really started popping. I think the first thing. Oh, we did 145. Right. That was like mini Hall of Fame right there. Dak and you had that.
Oh, that we did like it was me, Zep, and A Champ. We did whole fucking 145 wall to wall, nigga, Blockbuster. FBOOM, Zep, and A Champ, I think it was.
Yeah.
Before Dak and him did the shit with the Howard the Duck and the
yeah.
Come on, bro, like.
Yo, do you still got pictures, old school pictures of all that?
Shout out to Bars, TK, this.
Shout out to Bars, TBR.
Yeah.
He was everywhere, bro. Hillcrest. Me and this nigga. Shout out to rest in peace, Bez, B-E-Z.
Word up.
Oh, shit, Esler, yeah.
Niggas in Queens, like what?
Yeah.
3, 4 niggas. Me, Hops, RM, and GF, Bez. Who else was there? That's it. 5 niggas. Like this. Hillcrest, like what? In Tilden, with Bars, Kona, Stem. Who else was out there? Bez.
And Nep was out there.
Nep was with us. Yo.
Shout out.
Irving was crazy. It was Nep, Hops. Nep, Hops, Stem.
Echo came through.
Echo.
There was a lot of cats who went to Irving.
There was so much talent back there.
Yeah. I think everybody came from different spots. So
right.
Niggas in Staten.
Niggas was already there, bro, with the character already.
So you think that everybody influenced each other? That's how niggas flourish, right? You like steel sharpens steel.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yo, when we used to go to Irving, my schedule was there. I used to go to 111, hang out, take the train, go to homeroom, go to lunch, go to art class, and go back out. That was my schedule in Irving. Just be on the train and watching train bags inside in the insides. She was crazy, bro.
So, but y'all niggas outdid the TOS niggas when it came, because TOS was just known in Bushwick as like the rowdiest, craziest niggas.
Right. There was like I said, there was into the Graff at first, but then
things
niggas
changed.
fizzle out. Everything back then it was about blocks, man. Like you got beef, we run it up on your block. Oh, you got beef with this nigga? Hey, it wasn't no texting. It was no we outside. No, us outside. Nigga. Roll up to your
literally
block where your mom niggas will beat you up in front of your mom for talking shit. All kind of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Not to glorify that, but it was just a different era. Now is the shit is a walk in the park. Everybody talk about they outside now, but
nah, I glorify it because everybody knew their place. Because if not, niggas was at your front door. You know what I'm saying? You knew the place. Now the pussiest nigga can hit you on the hip and be like, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying?
There was everybody used to fight, bro. That was the shit. Fight. A word, boom, boom. You get beat up, fuck it, but I threw my hands up. It don't matter, I threw my hands up. You know what I mean? Nigga shake hands, hang out later, drink a 40, smoke blood, whatever. That's fun.
In Bushwick.
Yeah.
Competition.
Everybody had a shotgun, you know, the sawed off shotgun. You know how it was. Machetes, fucking anything. Niggas used to walk around with hammers. It was a different box cutters. Come on, bro.
What about TMP? You remember TMP? KA was killing shit. He's a legendary fucking Bushwick king.
Somebody used to my man, shout out to New Way, my man Chris. I just bumped into him again. I went to see him at his crib and shit. He had a little, I don't want to get into it. Everybody's crib, 309 on deficit. So it was me, Hobbs. He used to go to art and design, so he used to get the black books. That's how we started getting known in the black books.
That was the black book. Yeah.
So black book era. So he used to go to art and design. A couple of my man used to go on the other side. So niggas used to get books. Oh, word, this book is from this person. We gonna burn it down. So that's how niggas got nice on the black books. They started searching.
So wait. Don't hold that thought right there. Just both of y'all. I just want y'all to explain to these fans right now how black books used to be back then.
We'll give you a little sample, bro.
Should have bring mine, but I've been running all day.
Yeah, I know. This is just on a humble shit, but
what's real.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Top to bottom, no white on the page. I'm gonna show you some of Hop shit
and tape them up. We used to
tape them up,
that shit. So.
Design it. All kinds of bro. This is a lost art right here, bro. Nobody knows that shit, bro. But this is what got us buzzing at first. Before we started doing the wars and all that, we was the king of black book, bro. Killing shit. That's how we got around shit. Look, Hops. This shit is all pencil, nigga. All pencil. See this shit? Oh, bro. That nigga yuppies out here doing these fucking faces on place. Niggas ain't got no style. Niggas ain't got no style, bro. Niggas ain't got no letters.
Right.
No wild styles.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to give them an
humble with these niggas. Time being humble with these niggas. Niggas don't know, nigga. I bought motherfucking Videograph Martin Cooper to the hood, nigga.
Talk your shit.
God, nigga.
Yo, Hops, the motherfucking your character game is so high that I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they say there's 12 dimensions? I don't know. Like, they might be more because we don't know, son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That your artistic skill is through the roof, my nigga.
Thanks, man. Word up. Appreciate that word.
King of characters, bro.
I'm never satisfied. I'm always hungry. So
yeah, I see you doing all types of different things, giant corkies and fucking Ghostface. That shit was so crazy, and the big giant champion thing with the belt, with the corky, the giant, that shit. Oh my god, yo, crazy.
Just putting messages out there, stories, because real hip hop is storytelling. I don't know what they're talking about right now because I can't get that shit. But right? What's telling the story. And with artwork, you're supposed to do the same thing with graph, with art in the street, with murals, with illustration, anything. You know what I'm saying? When it's coming from our generation, we hold it down. You know, and I gotta do that. And everything I do has to have a story. And you know, that's what
so it's just
fucking with paint, fuck with house paint, finger paint, whatever. Paint. Yo, we was doing shit with Krylon, cutting back. Before niggas was really doing that shit.
Yeah, before this
by accident. Yeah, it was like, yo, oh, shit, check this out.
Before this new paint, with the low pressure and transparent, like,
yo, what about the cap when you had to make your own cap?
The orange middles, we used to cut them. They used to write fatter. We take the top from the
top of the can.
The spray. I forgot that spray. Niagara.
Spray starch.
The spray starch. We used to get that. We used to get the liquid tech caps.
Yep. We was doing something with nothing. That shit there is now. Everybody got everything. You got Instagram. You got kind of cool for business. I ain't that business that way. I'm 9 to 5 now on this thing, but real just doing shit with your hand, learning how to do shit. And if it don't work, then you try something else. I use crayons if I had. Whatever's in the box.
That's a fact. That's, I'm the same thing. I was a born artist. My family, my grandmother, all my uncles, my mom, my niece is the latest one. We're all born artists and shit. And from the beginning, that's whatever it was, crayons, color pencils, chalk, whatever the fuck it was, I was creating something and shit. Right. I always hear y'all always trying to push the envelope, and that's what art is about, because it's limitless, basically.
Yeah.
This is the definition of hip hop right here. We started out. We break dance, we motherfucking wrote graffiti.
DJ like a mother.
DJ, produce. I don't rhyme, but I'm the definition of hip hop, bro. We still doing this shit now. I don't paint as much now because health is for that. And doing big pieces, that shit killing shit is no joke. They got old right now, so I still you know what I mean? I still got flow for old nigga. Mm-hmm. I still burn these little young niggas.
Hops, do you have a favorite piece that you ever did? But I know you did thousands already, but do you have a favorite one?
I think the latest one is kind of the favorite. If it took a lot, if it took time. If I feel that shit ease in my back and my bones the next day, that's my favorite. So I don't know. It's each one because I'm getting better and better. But
do you get
that I did like I was working with kids in Boston for like in the early 90s, and I couldn't use spray paint. I had to use paintbrush, and those things was like I learned how to use the paintbrush like a spray can, and vice versa. That's why I used the spray can like a paint, and the paintbrush like a spray can. So those things those kids was probably my favorite. Putting them on the new shit, and a lot of them are doing the thing now. They're in their 30s now. And holding down, doing their good art. So probably those things I'm really proud of because they took it to another level. And then when I'm doing each piece, you want to outdo the next one.
That's a fact. So that's what you're striving for, always to beat yourself.
Yeah, and the homie, my people's always put a little light on them. Yo, check this out. Like that. It's always like a friendly battle, but it's more like what I'm doing here. I want you to do something like that too. But you're already doing the dope shit as well. But now you could probably rock that and do it even better. And then put me on the, you know what I mean? Because doing the same old is corny to me. I can't do that. I get bored. I'm real bored quick. I gotta switch it up.
Yeah, this might sound funny, but I used to fucking run home and watch fucking Bob Ross used to inspire the shit out of me too, my nigga. I used to want to be like that, nigga, son.
That and Star Wars. Yep. I used to watch Bob Ross and Wizards and shit. That old animation. Yeah, that was all
Wizards. If y'all don't know, go check that.
That's Ralph Bowski. Nigga from a white man from Brownsville back in the 70s. Knew that. And he was putting New York on the map at that time. Word. But we was doing the Bob Ross thing too, because all about his shit was about the brush and how it hit the canvas. That's what it was about. It's your hand that does.
We incorporate that shit into our shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yo, FM, what about how did you, because you're not only known for the art crazy, you're also known for the music retardedly. So how did that come about? Like being ambidextrous in the hip hop.
I got into music around the same time, like as far as like, well, before, like in the early 80s. I used to live on Melrose and Bushwick.
Still got the mixtape.
Word. I had mixtapes out everything. But anyway, my man used to live. There was this dude. I used to live on the second floor. He used to live like on the fourth floor. He had DJ equipment. So I used to hear the fucking music on the top. Fuck that music. You know, old shit like breakdancing, you know, like that shit. So one day he took us upstairs. This nigga had, remember the blink? I don't know if you remember the blinker light, like a box, and they used to blink. Nigga had red, strobe light. Nigga had like red lights in the crib. And I remember when I saw the turntables for the first time, like live, like I seen them in videos and shit. Like, but I saw them shits live, and I saw those little circles that's on a plate spinning with the red light. Nigga, that shit was hypnotizing, bro. I was like, I want to do that shit. And little by little, like, you know, started going up to his crib all the time, started playing with him. I learned shit, and I saved up. I used to have a song. I saved up one day. I bought my turntable belt, which is skinny on. Me and my boy Jamie, Donnie's brother and shit at Muggs. Jamie had somebody bought him turntables for his birthday around the corner. I used to cut school, go straight to that nigga's house. That nigga's moms used to go to sleep. Go to work. Everybody be in the house, and I'd be like this with the headphones. That's how I got names. And then from there, forget about it, bro. Throwing all the jams in the park and all the basement jams, all the Sweet 16, all that crazy shit, bro.
Yo, name ring.
What about that? Carry crates, speakers. Oh man.
I was saying it before that Poops was our Nas, the little ghetto Nas in our area and shit. We used to look up to that nigga like that.
Right. Poops was nasty, bro. Mm-hmm. I remember I bought what was the first beat? I had like a 4-track and like an 8-second sampler, bro. That's how I started with. And then from there, I bought my SR 10 in like 90. I think it was 93. Me and my man Clear. Shout out to man Clear. Greenpoint. We went to Sam Mash, nigga. Raekwon, RZA, Ghostface, and got one of them. I'm walking out with the keyboard. Them niggas walking in. They were like, oh shit, niggas is cracking up. I looked at them niggas. I was like, peace. I didn't give a fuck. I said, I got an ASR 10. No. Yo, took the train for the city, nigga, 48 for Sam Mash was with a brand new ASR 10. Well, I could weigh like 200 pounds on the train. Me and my man carried that shit home, and I started rocking with that. Then from there, just took off.
Crazy.
Everybody, I don't mean to be talking shit, but I gotta pop my cup. Every MC in Bushwick that was an MC came through my house to do their first demo. SR.
You did my first demo.
Every MC from Bushwick came to my house, nigga. My mom took me.
Main the Marksman.
Main the Marksman.
Raff.
So the Looney Bin, everybody, bro.
That's a fact, yo. Son.
Where, bro? Dog Star. Shout out my man Preem, bro. We in Black Wings right now.
Yo, that's crazy. That's what's that song? Where were you at?
Where were you at, bro?
Oh my God, you got one, my nigga. That's crazy.
No, you talking about the real Bushwick episode. Tap in with that, bro.
For real, son. I wish. That's why I like to. I be fiend to hear the jewels from y'all niggas because I want to recapture the feeling. It's like a dope rush because these kids and just the generation, just because they missed it, they don't know how it used to be when niggas say it was outside. There was no such thing as saying you was outside because everybody was literally outside. Like
it was outside till your mother called you in, nigga. That's all it was. It fuck being inside, nigga. Go outside, man.
That's a fact.
Thick Ball, Johnny the Pony, all kind of Skelly. Thick Ball. Come on, bro.
Coco Livio, nigga.
All kind of shit, bro. Now as kids, everybody's inside. Listen, bro. To the new generation, I ain't trying to put nobody down. It's just that motherfuckers trying to erase our history.
So I want to talk about how important y'all really are in the history of Bushwick art in general. when the Bushwick Collective thing started, I don't even know how many years ago. I was like probably one of the first people. I was getting interviewed on DTF radio. You could still YouTube the fucking episode, and I said it because it was supposedly that he said that there was no Bushwick dudes that was good enough to hit the walls.
Right.
And I clearly say in the video, I'm like, so you're saying that FBOOM and HOPS is not good enough to hit walls in Bushwick. So it was like FBOOM, HOPS, Show, MSD. These were people that I recognize hard body for their just genuine artwork. Gumby UF, my boy Stack, FUA, Stack the Rip.
That was out there doing.
Rest in peace, PGism, of course. You know what I'm saying? Out of U5, I always liked Out of U5 shit. You know what I mean? There's so many. Dorf and KP.
I want to go down the line. Like Dorf, rest in peace. Oh man. Who else used to be back there, bro? Dorf had the illest throw-ups with the faces inside the D. Crazy, bro.
GA, NSK. They have that too. GA. There's the list still goes on. It goes on. Then it goes on to my era, you know, and so on and so forth and shit. And what do you think about the graffiti now? Like the graffiti writers coming now. What about the artwork you see now, Hops, that you see? Like you see murals everywhere.
It's all right. I mean, you got a lot of people coming into town, and you know, it's more like a playground. You just come to the hood, do your shit, and you know, it's just pretty hard for the most part. I ain't gonna downgrade their talent and the effort what they're doing, but a lot of stuff I see is just a ball. There's no story. We used to put elements in our shit. That's in the past. We're trying to do more of that shit now. The
walls on Troutman. It was always a message. Like we had the shit with the cops.
Yeah.
Eating a donut. Took the can, tried to buff it.
No, you know what it was? It was a fucking. This is how ill it was, because it was like after I'm gonna draw a pig on a roaster, right? His hands between his back, an apple in his mouth, a nigga like a character with a shotgun blowing his chest out. Right. So it was like double murder, but it was a metaphor. You know? So these DTs they rolling by and they look and they see we doing, but then they look happening. They that break, fell back, got out the car. Pulled me by my neck, broke my chain. They try to take the empty can and took the wrong can, and they try to buff it. That's like, you think that's funny? You think that's funny? I said, don't worry, man. We're gonna get rid of it. We're gonna buff it.
These dudes, these motherfuckers come, they'll get harassed. They get a war. They got permission. They get free pain. They don't know what it is to get harassed, bro.
To rack out pain. I used to rack a lot of class. I wasn't, I rock anywhere, but I wasn't like deep into our body because, I got other shit going on. But in flappers, it was somewhat easy. Man, STEM, he was out
STEM one in.
Excuse me. Because in those old shops, it's easy. There's only one dude back there, and it's easy.
So you could imagine me being around these dudes, Hops, going to school with Hops and STEM, and them niggas trying to compete with these niggas. So that's
I saw STEM
pushing each other, bro.
STEM.
We sucked at characters. These niggas was nasty with the characters. I said, let me stick to what I know, and I'm the letter man.
The nigga STEM, he just drew a hand with a designer.
Right.
The hand with the designer just catching and that shit just looked so crazy alone. It was retarded, bro. Retardedness. I love shit like that, my nigga.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, shout out. I want to shout out because that was, like I said, this place house. Hobbs, of course, Vice, Gumby, Pima,
Piba.
Net. NET. Doom. Oh man. Like I said, he used to get all the black books. Everybody go to his crib, bro. He had all the markers and shit like that, so that's what got their blade sharp, bro. Shout out to Ribs. Ribs used to be nasty on the black books. That's how we met all these people from all over the place, bro.
That was the new era of the trains. When this shit was on a train and traveled all 5 boroughs, the black book was that new definition of that.
Yeah.
So when you was in high school,
lost art, bro. Nobody draws.
that black book traveled all through the boroughs, bro. And how, you know,
Your shit was too fly, niggas wouldn't even want to give your shit back. I had to run up on it. Like, yo, what's up with my book? I remember my books. Crazy, bro. They going back.
They were gems.
Do you have pictures of any of the old school classic pieces all through Bushwick? You don't got no like photo albums?
You know, both our cases, we both lived in basement apartments in the fucking early 90s. Yep. So both our apartments got flooded. I was on Keep Street in Williamsburg at one point, and you was on Jefferson Hancock, I think. Yeah. Cheap ass, $100 fucking a month, right? 5 or rap, shit like that.
Wow.
Pictures, you know how you got your pictures piled up in a box.
They're all stuck together.
You can't even peel them up. So, same shit with the book. Same shit with demos and all that shit. All that shit.
Good amount. I have an album still out.
Yeah, man. I never took pictures of nothing, bro. I didn't have a camera. I was broke.
With the 110 camera, the long camera.
We used to have the disposable joints. The Polaroid. Remember the
Yeah, no took pictures. Yeah, son. So I gotta pick y'all graffiti brains now, yo. So I'm gonna start with you, Hops. You gotta give me 10. Let me ask you this first. Artist wise, because you know, like me, I grew up fucking with comic books, so I love like fucking Todd McFarlane. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Did any artists inspire you?
Yeah, most definitely. There's a lot. I could go all day naming them, but comic books, I'll start with them. I mean, the first one is like Neil Adams. He just passed away. John Romita, yeah, he did those old 70s and 60s Spider-Man comic books. Dope. McFarlane, John Byrne, you know, comic book artists. But those one of my favorite dudes is well, one of them, there's a lot. There's Alex Ross, he's an illustrator. He paints his comic book with gouache paint. Then you got Drew Struzan. He's from the old days. He used to do all the movie posters. That's what I'm really into, his work, Drew Struzan.
The old school movie posters?
Yeah, movie posters. And that's how I treat a lot of my artwork like that, like a movie. You have to tell a story with certain elements, you know?
Nice.
And I go back to like shit that really got me, aside from comic books, is when I first jumped on the J train, 1980 as a kid, whatever. Tags were banging, throw-ups, couple, you know. But my shit was the drips, drip tag from Marsh tag, drips jumping down. And ever since I seen that, that's what really got me into it. I want
drips.
Jackson. This dude was all about drips on his canvas. He used to do all his shit on the floor. Just throw drips. Do that now to these murals and these graph productions. So he's one of my favorite cats. And he was a dude who had like some psychological problems. So he worked it out through that by doing it. You know, and it's just that feed, that's the things that they don't fuck with. They don't have an outlet. They don't choose to do an outlet. Their outlet is like shit, really. It's because there's no come up. There's no Sally cartoons, no like heroes you could look up towards, and or inspirations you could just grab that. Right? There's no outlet. There's no running ball in the park like that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
yeah, you can't be a kid no more. Like growing up so fast.
Yo, you hit it so right on the head when you said there's no Saturday cartoons. That shit broke my heart because that was one of my favorite part of my childhood. The whole growing up, the Saturday cartoons.
Yeah, yeah. And the after school.
After school, He-Man, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, fucking shit like that. Silverhawks, all of that. Hell yeah.
That was the corny one, but it was still good compared to what they got. So you know, artists, Peter Kylo, your artists, so many people, but you know, one of my true cats is like Drew Struzan, and I really dig that stuff. I do that with my portrait and my portrait.
So what about graph writers? Could you give me you got 10 niggas or any off the top of your head, like your favorite writers for whatever reason?
All right, that's so many. I don't want to leave nobody out, but the people that I guess I look up to it, like our wives, like that got me into it. I said this before, probably somewhere else, but it was like Mo 2 in Paris. That dude, his letters, character's background, you know, fire. Some A3.
Who?
I said Mo 2 from Paris.
Oh, Mo 2. MOE 2?
MODE. He got stuff on the Spray Can Art book.
He had a lot of shit in Souls at magazines and shit, that flashback.
Shout out to all the magazines that put pictures of us too. Our shit was running around all over.
Yo, so do you still got the old school magazines?
Couple here and there.
Couple, bro.
Those will stay.
Yo, that shit was hype too. For them just
I didn't mean to cut you off. I was going letters, so for me, like people that I always looked into, like style masters, like T Kid, Bio, people like that. Styles, Steve, where he had crazy background. Nomad, people like that, bro.
hell yeah, I think scene
like 92 the Halloween wall. I did something back there. That shit was crazy. With the characters, that shit. Big ass wall. Back there, me. Who the hell was back there? Me,
Joust with us.
Me, Joust, GF, Zane. It was Zane, Z-A-I-N. I think, what was it? W-R?
Was it W? Oh, damn.
Zane, who else? And Jazz from the Bronx.
Jazz the God.
He was back there in the back of lane, New York, like, that shit was all y'all.
Yo, that spot is so legendary. So many people came through the paint there.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, memories.
Painted in a whole. Come on, bro.
That's fun.
Man, Crip.
When people passed away back in the days, they used to call us. All the art. Shout out everybody that we did all the best. Wow.
A lot of fallen soldiers, bro. That's crazy too, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of great ones too, my nigga. Oro, rest in peace.
Oro. No, yo, I'm shit. Checo, rest in peace. Used to hang out. I had a mini whole train on Myrtle and on Bushwick, the KFC. I don't know if y'all remember that when the train turned. You used to see us all hanging out there. Rest in peace, Checo. Rest in peace, Zins. My man, Bife. Boggs, Stock, Astro. Oh man, everybody used to go through there, bro.
Fatal, NFL.
Fatal.
A couple other
Worst. I remember GF and HM had a high throwy right there too on the side of that shit.
Yeah.
Old school niggas. GF, yeah, he was running around the hood too.
I did the cans space. I think that did the they paid us like $500 for that shit at the time. They bought us a bunch of pay and gave us free fucking chicken. And we like, fuck it, let's do it. That shit, bro.
Yeah. That was like the writer's bench.
Word. That was like our little writer's bench. Now they got Tag. Shout out Tag, MOB, D-Rock, EDH, LY. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
so many people. IMSD.
IMSD, salute. That's right. They said Tech MOB. That's throwback. Oh, what about Tox, Rage, and Fury?
Tox,
They're Bushwick niggas too.
From Graham, Leah. There was people out there doing that thing. People, bro.
Oh, my boy, Ever.
Ever.
Yo, son, my nigga Link. Do you remember I used to bomb with a nigga named Link?
LINK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son, that's my nigga. That nigga went to the Marines and never came out. That nigga stood at the...
I said you took over after us with the bombing and all that, bro.
Yep.
I tried because the next generation after that, it was like niggas was just going out. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what it was and shit. And since I missed the train era, I started bombing fucking tunnels. The tunnels first, you know what I mean? And then
shout out JRC. JRC used to hit the garbage can. I mean the garbage trucks.
Yep.
Yeah, JRC. TKA.
Yeah.
TKA. Scuff.
Right on. Scuff. Kes 5, rest in peace. I remember Scuff when he used to write Cass, I think it was. Shout out
Cass, yeah.
Scuff's a real one, bro. Kes 5, I did his first piece. Rest in peace, Kes 5. He was a young. You know what's funny? Kes 5 used to live around the corner from me, next door to Rob, rest in peace. Young niggas. And Kes, you know, rest in peace, he couldn't come outside at the time. He was mad young. He stole $100. Funny story. He stole $100 from his pops. Threw that shit out the window. Yo, oh my pain! I want you to do a piece for me, across the street from my house. All right. Went. I did a Kes 5 across the street from his house. I remember he was looking out the window, watching food that shit in the middle of the night. Me and Vice. Vice.
Word.
I remember the big giant Kes. He had like a blockbuster AEZ.
Came outside and he took over, bro.
Yep. Took another
stuff. Took over. You took over. Y'all niggas everywhere, boy.
Yeah, we had to carry it on, bro. The greatness, you know what I'm saying? We came from y'all. Yo, seeing y'all on Videograph, that shit was like legendary royalty crazy shit, my nigga. Like y'all niggas don't understand. Like
that shit was funny, bro.
Drunk as a motherfucker.
Word. It was hot that day.
Bro.
The niggas were scared. They came videotape and they were out. We didn't even have a lot of people there, bro.
Yeah. We was drinking the night before and we was there hungover.
Yeah, we had
leftover pain, pylons.
But it went smoothly, right? No mishaps?
No. Bust the shit out.
You don't got a crazy bombing story? You ever got chased by the police or anything?
All right, I keep ill blabbing, cutting this nigga.
Oh, go ahead, do your thing.
Listen, it was me.
Well, there's a couple of them.
I know. I'm gonna tell you the one when we got caught. It was me. The one that's on that video that we used for the promo. It was me. Fuck. Me. Damn. Who the hell? Bro? Jeffrey, GF, Joust, Gumby's cousin, N.A. Damn. Somebody else, man. But anyway, we bombing the freights over there by like Fresh Pond. They got a whole fucking layup. They got like 30 cars, so we dogging the shit. Throw-ups, fill-ins, open. Nigga get greedy on some Beach Street shit. Yo, let's do the other side. Go to the other side. They could see you from the Myrtle side. A couple people saw us. We didn't give a fuck. We kept painting. When we got to the last car, 2 fucking transit cops with Glocks. I had the video camera. I told you that I could take. So lucky my man Jeffrey he took the tape out and threw it under the train. They took us down to the Metro North Station on Acre Ave, and they wanted to burn us. They sent the cops back. Yo, find that these guys down. They were train. Woo, woo, woo. We went to court and all this shit. It was 75 hours of community service, nigga, and we had to pay a fine. I think it was like $1,000, bro. At the time, it was like in '89 or something. Then they had,
And wasn't that?
I don't know if you remember when all the gates were silver in Ridgewood. I don't know if you remember that was courtesy of me, Jeffrey, and a couple other riders that got caught. That kid, Scared DMX. He was doing community service with us, and that other kid, the other white boy, YES.
Wow. That's good. But all right. So did that happen like right after the release of Videograph?
No, that happened way before Videograph. What happened was I had that video camera, so I was working on my own video. So when Videograph came around, 91, 92,
And the
I gave him the video that I was working on, and he used to clip that on the Videograph. Plus, they came and filmed us doing the piece. He drew the ill fucking blunted, looked like a monkey and shit.
Yeah.
We did a FBOOM with 2 bombs with a Rob, rest in peace in the middle. Did a hops next to it. And then in the middle it says Bushwick, and then it says TNS and TOB, which was Jeffrey's crew.
Yeah, because in the Videograph, you was like, yeah, man, I'm never going to stop this shit. And you already like stopped.
Nigga, I was talking shit. That's what I was doing.
Oh, man. So, but that shit was legendary. That shit was a crazy big look for Bushwick.
This Graff thing, you know, and each generation.
I give it to the niggas that's out there doing this shit now, boy.
To go bombing and do shit. Yeah. Even when you're doing production, that shit takes time. It takes a toll on your body. And when you're doing other shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm an artist, but I never like went to do like a lot of pieces on walls really.
Right.
Because to me it's like a fast-paced sport, so I like street bombing.
Real out of it quick.
Yeah, that's my thrill.
I didn't bomb much, you know, here and there. I bombed in the South Side, East New York, Bed-Stuy, Bushwick, here and there, you know, LES, here and there, the Bronx once in a while. Never touched Staten, probably with a marker. I don't count them. But, you know, Queens here and there, but shout out to my Arston and Surge, MT. You know, we was like the bombing. We would be out there drunk, hitting up clubs, carrying a can with us, hit shit up. I have one, like me and Giles was on 2nd Avenue, L line, and we bombing the tunnel. And there's a cop. He jumps in, he sees us, he starts chasing us. So we run from 2nd Avenue to 1st Avenue. It's done. It's been done before. You know, at that time, we see it, and then goddamn, you know, that airplane is always fluent. So the train coming. So we like, I kissed the wall. So we lean up against the wall, train passed by, you know, it wasn't a tight spot. We was good. Got to First Ave, boom, kept it moving.
Oh man, so much shit, bro.
Yes,
we was hit the brakes.
Oh my god.
He no bigger. I'm gonna go on his shoulders.
No, it wasn't his shoulders. We found, you know how they got those wooden racks?
Oh, the racks
with the forklift.
Yeah.
Pallet. So we put that shit against the freight train, right? And niggas climbed up like a ladder, right? So I did my thing, and then I think the cops went next. I was holding the thing. I looked and I said, "Oh shit, cops!" And I let go of the thing. This nigga fell. Boom. I said, "Yo, I gotta get a head start. I'm the fat nigga. I'm running." That nigga Jeffrey
Jeff was going.
This nigga passed me. Yo, my nigga, I had to take like 10 steps to go up a hill and climb the hill to get away.
Cops got him.
Nigga, I couldn't make it, nigga. I gave up. I just stopped running. I started walking.
No.
Cops came. They started freaking. I had that. You like, why you ran? I said, I didn't do nothing. I was just watching. I gave them a bushy and screws. These niggas is on top of the hill laughing at me and shit. They checked my hands. I didn't have no pain. They let me go. then I met niggas. We went on top of the hill and we just kept bombing.
We bombed and we jumped back on the train.
We jumped on the nigga. The train. The train was moving. Jones. I don't know if you ever know on the last stop, the M train.
Metro.
Going to Metro. It's like an ill-tight turn and the train is just moving slow. So we was like, fuck that. We walking back to the station.
Hop on the train.
Hop on the train. That shit was moving, bro. Okay.
I was surprised. GF. And I got in.
I was a big nigga, bro. I was a big nigga, bro. I was like 300 plus, bro. Out there doing it, nigga.
You bad length.
Yo, those were the fucking golden years, bro. I wish I could be active like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wish.
We on to bigger things, you know what I'm saying? So now, like, you're for hire, right, Hops? You're straight. You got an art production going.
Yeah. Hold down the art and illustration business. So I do a lot of portraits, art, licensing, design, illustration, and anything that can be done. I'm real flexible and universal with what I got to do. I don't like I said before.
The money, right?
Nice.
Do it.
Yeah.
So they could just hit you up on your gram to get in contact with you?
Word up. Say that again, bro.
So they could hit you up on your gram to get in contact with you if people contact you for service?
Yeah, most definitely.
What is it?
Yep. _1. That's how it is. There's a website up too where there's prints available and original artwork, so you could use your PayPal, whatever you want to do, and make it easier. Been doing this for years, man.
You gonna do prints? You gotta do exclusive prints of some of your work.
Yeah, there's some limited edition type things. 20 sets, 30 sets, 50 sets. Once that's done, that's it. There ain't no more. Then there's big bulk. 100 prints, 200 edition print. Stuff like that. It depends what it is.
So do you have that coming, or you have that?
It's half in supply, then the rest is coming from my supplier, from my printer. Every once in a while, Instagram, what's available. There's going to be a new post coming up pretty soon. Instagram's that new free website, bro. You can't go wrong with that shit.
That's a fact. Everybody's on that. So what about you, F? What's popping with the music? Like your man Preem right now, he's making super noise. You in the mix right now. What's going on?
Yeah, we working on a project right now. Hustlers Relate. Bringing it back to that 90s, early 2000 era. You know what I mean? Real pop shit. No disrespect to the guys or none of that, but we just trying to keep the heritage going from the niggas is out there doing it. Bars, beats, you know what I mean? Just trying to keep that energy, trying to bring back that energy. And it's coming back, little by little, it's coming back. Everything's 360, so working on that. That's it, bro. That's my life. Music, do art here and there. That's about it. I'm gonna see if I get some pins. You got me with the pins. I'm gonna see if I jump on that.
Yeah, both of y'all definitely need to do the pins. You could do the rabbit character shits too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both have a variety of things y'all can rock. I'll definitely need that.
Word.
Old blockbuster.
Hell yeah.
So how do they get that single that just came out?
The single's on all platforms right now. It's called Where Were You At? And we start a Where Were You At challenge. So I'm gonna need something from you soon. So
all right, cool.
basically, the layout is like Where Were You At during that era? You know what I mean?
Oh my God, I can answer that question in a rhyme. I'll start writing that shit right now.
Yeah. I'm sending you the instrumental at the twin. It's gonna be a bit whatever we want to rock. Rock with the wind.
Yeah, that's fire. So, what about throwies? Who you think are dope throwies? Give me some a list of niggas with dope throwies. What about Hops? Tell me, Hops.
I think I'm gonna go from old to new, right? Of course, you got OE, classic shit, right? Yep. You got right now. You guys, man, doing this online type shit everywhere.
ZB.
Who?
ZB. OE.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
In the middle.
That's it. You only got 2.
No, there's more, but damn, it's hard to. It's like I went from old to new. I went from the oldest that I know to the newest.
Oh, okay. What about you? F?
I'm gonna say one of my favorite old throw-ups. KP. WR. To this day, that shit is still knocking. I would say KP. I'm gonna say OE too. I'm gonna say Ono. I'm gonna say CQ.
Indeed.
I'm gonna say Pizer, PZ, rest in peace.
Ooh.
Say RE, MOG.
Yeah, RE.
GO, Go 4. Ice. Had an ill throw up.
Ooh, the train dude.
Eek had an ill throw up. Baby 168 had an ill throw up. PG had an ill throw up. Ghosts. Those GHs.
Yeah, the GHs.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Deck. The DEs. The DKs. Come on, bro. Everybody. Bro. Shout out my
Yo, Deck is so legendary.
Peace, Mag. Rest in peace. Well, man, there's so many people, bro.
Yeah, there's too many, bro.
No, shout out to No, MOE, FYI.
Word.
Well, AT, Dorf, DORF, WK, Gato, GATO, ACAR, BSK, PT had a nice throw up.
BSK. What about Sane Top?
Who?
You remember Sane Top?
Yeah.
SAIN? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. FS. Fat. What's it? Fat? No, Saint, right? Saint.
Sane.
SAINT, TMO. He has some.
Saint TMO. Hell yeah.
SET, JD. They had nice throw ups. MQ had a nice one. They had a nice one. JA, of course. He had a nice throw up. Hez with the fucking thump on the E. Stuff.
Yeah, Stuff.
Stuff had a nice throw up.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice ones.
Classic Coke.
Oh, I liked LC, rest in peace. He had a dope one.
I'm trying to remember. Yo,
there's so many.
You remember those Sins of the Fridge?
Sins, rest in peace. And Jader and Sins.
Sins.
The kid out with the A, rest in peace.
All right, rest in peace. You know I did that. Southside, right?
Yeah, I know. The AUT, yup.
Yeah.
Bushwick nigga.
Hey.
On the south side. Okay? With beef with nigga.
Yeah.
My man Jeffrey's cousin used to go by him.
Oh shit, forgot. Shout out. D-Main.
Hey, and yeah.
So many in between.
Bro. Yeah, we try to make the best.
That shit don't work.
Didn't work out.
But
Yo, let's go.
boy.
Come on. KA. Come on.
Yep.
Word, bro. And
Gumby Gumby was always fun.
Speaking of Gumby, my man Exile Greenpoint. You know, I always wanted a 5-letter tag.
UF.
5-letter tags were always dope, and Exile had that flow, that 1-line tag that was funky fresh.
Love Exile, KED, my nigga.
Yep.
Stacks,
Crush, and OK.
You remember Stacks, right? SEF.
Of course, YO. Fire. One-liner.
That's what's killer.
That's Rebel Joke. And his man, what was his man?
ID.
UGG. ID. Killed the tunnels a lot. Word up.
I bombed with ID before. That's my nigga.
Rest in peace to Slick and
Sony?
Sony. I did a slick piece. Rest in peace. Me and Doom did a slick piece. Actually, Doom did the slick. I did the train. Letters. Jefferson and Knickerbocker because his I think it was his uncle who used to hustle over there, something like that, back in the days. Shout out, yeah, Sony, bro.
Yeah, that was a wild style too, funky fresh too.
Yeah.
So many classic memories and shit. I remember the FBOOM piece. I think it had the boom was like 2 turntables. The O.
Oh yeah, that was on Willoughby. That was like one of my. Shout out to COP. He had the ill B-boy characters. We used to go to.
That was the king of characters.
Bro. Like B-boy, like with the hands. Like, yo, nasty COP.
I seen his shit. I was like, damn, that shit.
That nigga was nasty, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, being Vice.
Or nine.
That's hit.
Shout out Vice.
Yeah.
Lambo, rest in peace. Peace, my brother.
Word. Where I want to shout out my Ukraine family too, just because we talk about motherfucking Bushwick.
That could be another episode, bro. Shout out Ukraine twins, bro. My brothers for life, bro. Stray and 45, bro.
Word, and we gotta bring Poops back. We need to bring Poops back.
I'll meet up with you a little bit.
And my nigga Maine the Marksman, where you at?
Man. Good seeing you, bro. We linked up this last weekend. You see, I'm trying to do something big, bro. Like trying to get something in the works. Maybe like a straight 16 up in that collection. Trying to see if I can pull something for that.
That would be dope. Oh, we forgot to mention my boy Turk RTA, another Bushwick nigga that used to kill shit. Turk RTA.
Right. They used to be in the Papaya. Used to be in Papaya.
And then you had Skate MOB too. Skate.
You was there?
Yeah, put the ketchup and all that.
Yeah, niggas went in there and we just started throwing shit all over. Yo, we threw, I think, 0. Everybody just started throwing garbage. I don't do that. We took garbage cans, they threw that shit in there. We fucked up Papaya back in the days, bro. Bunch of Graff.
What was that? West Village.
Yeah, West Fork. Yeah.
Remember Unique?
Come on.
Yo, I met KRS-One there when I was mad young. He gave me an autograph on a business card when I was coming out of Unique. Yeah, that's crazy. I went to Astor Place to get a fade. That's a fact.
Out to the Black Master KRS-One. Signed my man's piece too last weekend.
Word.
That was legendary, yo.
How legend is that? We got the Blastmaster fucking co-signing piece, nigga.
I said, yo, my man, okay, I did this piece right here for you, man. There's a combination of what hip hop really is and what it was, and there's my rendition of it right there. He was like, oh, word, I gotta sign this. I didn't videotape that.
He had a mark and everything.
He had a mark and everything. He was ready with it.
Talk about boy, KRS-One walking around with a mark. I'm fucking hip hop.
Yo, legendary shit. I'm gonna have to say this on the air, bro. I work with my boy. He's like 32 years old. I said, yo, KRS-One is gonna perform. That nigga said, who's that? I said, yo, forget it.
Bro.
That's why 31. That's why we got shows like this that you doing that bringing up, you know, we talking about shit that niggas used to. A lot of these people don't know how it was. That needs to still be alive, bro.
You got to keep your culture, bro. Word up, because
they're trying to erase it.
Pilgrim's gonna take it over.
Yeah,
and they is already.
Yeah. Already see, it's trying to flush us out of everything, bro.
Our name changed, and our art form is changed. Our music is changed. Pretty soon,
yeah,
you know, we got to get alive, man. Word up.
And at the same time, could you please explain to these kids too, like how important it is to master your craft, practice? How long did it take for you to get where you already said that you're your own worst critic type, right, Hops? You're never satisfied.
Yep, it took years, and always an itch. And it's good to have people who are good surrounding you to help you and tell you what time it is, you know. And like when my boys were young, they already old, they're 6 and 30. I always to show this look, how's this look, and they'll tell you the truth. Young kids. Now I'm a grandfather. Now I tell my grandson, what does this look like? Does this look good to you? Kids are the vision. They see eye. If they don't see it right, then it ain't right.
They truthful. They
ain't got no it. And now you tell your boys, your peoples, your family, it's good, but you got to get into yourself. There's a point when you know this ain't rocking. I gotta keep moving forward and love. The last thing I did, this thing on sample real quick, but before that was the Bushwick Collective thing, and that was that long ass ball. It took a lot of elements in there, so a lot of aspects in there that I was like, man, this is my work, but you know, I got to get it done. I want to get it done because everybody's. I do it for us, our community, our culture. But then there's other people in the neighborhood too, so I want them to look at it like, yo, I could dig it. And more importantly, like I just said, the kids got to look like, yo, I could do this. I could do it. So if I get the heads up and stuff, I'm cool with that. You know? So that's the future.
That's a fact, F. What about you, F? How long did it take? Right? It took you years to protect your sound?
I was a toy like everybody else, bro. I remember sketches and the niggas was shut down. That ain't it, bro. Just kept on. I was the weakest. The niggas was the weakest. I knew no hand style, but as far as like characters and shit like that, other niggas that's still like that. But it was, I ain't proud of you back in the day. Like people put, even with the throw tags, bro, like they put effort into it. Like now, these dudes, they just throw anything up. Like,
ain't no style.
You be looking at a throw up, like, what the fuck that shit says? Like I don't know.
It's
People they used to put their time into their shit, bro, back in the days, bro. So that old E, that shit is so classic. You know, letters like that.
all through the South Side, Bushwick, Best Side, Uptown. Yeah, that shit. I always thought that was OS. Right?
I thought it was OS too.
Fucking top five.
Hell yeah, the gates of
DK. DK. No,
Word, I grew up on Easy and Jaws.
Yeah, Easy Josh. It was the first.
Gate killer.
It was the street. First street. Nobody said it. It was the first one everywhere.
Everywhere.
That flat black gym. When everybody was still writing on the street, all over the street. So things went out.
They took it
everywhere. Oh, everywhere, bro. Nowhere without that shit.
Yeah.
I give it to them, bro. Fibs on the highway. FIB. Shit. Oh my God, bro. Trap on the highway.
Trap.
I remember
Trap
somewhere or in Jersey. I'm like, what the fuck these niggas is doing out here? Like places crazy, bro.
Fib and Trap, bro. That's retarded, bro. Them niggas was.
But don't mention them, bro. Them niggas was highway killers, bro.
Love niggas like that. I just love niggas that add on. To, you know what I'm saying? Just like we said, it's limitless. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep building and keep elevating it.
We don't got no problem with mentioning niggas that was out there doing, bro, that we seen and shit. And about us, bro. We just like I said, we just trying to keep that element.
Right.
Because now everything is street art and all this other shit. Ain't nobody really fucking with the Graff like.
Yeah, I just want to say something too before we was talking about the Bushwick Collective. I don't mean nothing bad towards the Bushwick Collective. Joe's my nigga. Mad love to that. You know what I'm saying? The Bushwick Collective this year, every year he shows us mad love. Salute to you, my nigga Joe. Salute to the Bushwick Collective. It's all love always.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
And shit.
It's about time though. Word up. Glad Heads is in there.
Yeah.
It wasn't that way before. He made those amends, those changes, and that's what's up. That's cool.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Word, that's a
We need more
Yeah, definitely need more.
from other curators or whatever. We gotta curate our own shit too.
Right.
So what's next? You gonna do you have any type of move towards that? Like doing a hops, FBOOM and HOPS show or anything like that? A fucking, gallery show?
Yeah, we got our 30-year anniversary from 1992 coming up right now. So we're gonna try to do something.
Videograph anniversary.
Yeah. We're gonna do something.
Ooh.
Shout
Nice,
out.
nice.
Oh,
Word.
Nice. All right. So, before we get off this, do you have anything else to say that y'all want to get off your chest to the fans before we leave?
man.
Yo, keep doing your thing. Keep Graff alive. I respect bombers on their shit. That's our culture. That's that itch you can't ever scratch on, you know what I mean? You always want to survive and take it to another level. So I always respect that. We're gonna keep that alive, but at the same time, respect what art has been done for those other people who come through and do some murals and artwork and shit like that. But at the same time, if you don't respect it, you gotta do what you gotta do, because some of that shit pan out to our neighborhood. If you feel there's a certain way you ain't feel it, then do what you gotta do. Right. But be smart in what you're doing. There's cameras everywhere. Right?
Word. What about you, F?
Man, I think I ain't gonna be much down, bro. I did one piece last piece this year. Hopefully, I'll do one next year. But
We're gonna stick and move.
yeah, this guy, he keeps bringing me out. I want to do. I was telling him I want to do something. One of my last pieces, I want it to be
Read the
hallway back. That's gonna be my last piece. TNS, DKS, YNN.
So STEM, get ready.
So STEM, get ready.
He always ready.
That nigga always ready, bro. Man, neat, bro.
Yeah. You got that seat.
Yo, my brothers, man, I really, really respect y'all so much. Y'all niggas don't even understand how the generation, like my generation, the way we look at y'all and what y'all mean to us, yous will never even understand. I can't even tell you, you know what I mean? But I try to and share, and we salute you, and I thank you for coming over here and sharing your time with us, bro, for real.
Exclusive, bro. You already know, bro. Family here, bro. Whatever you need, I'm here, bro. You already know how we do, bro. Graff Champs, Straight 16, Black Wings, Push, trying to erase, but we still here, nigga.
Right.
Yes.
Where were you at? On all digital platforms now, bro. And tap in with my man, some artwork, bro. And
That's a fact.
He's expensive, so.
Yeah, yesterday's price. Remember the Fat Joe's saying? That's not a saying.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for quality.
Word.
It's a fact.
That extra effort is always going.
Shout out my boy Jay, wife